Hello, sir. Morning.
No.
Morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good. How are you, sir?
You can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Yes, please follow me. I'm gonna make things happen. Thank you.
Grandmaster, they're ready for you.
Okay, let's go.
It is my honor to present to you Grandmaster Y.K. Kim.
For the past 40 years, Grandmaster Y.K. Kim has built an empire of martial arts and self-help seminars. But what few of his devoted followers know is that in 1987, he was the producer, co-director, and star of his very own action movie, which nearly destroyed him.
Welcome to the show that reveals the beautifully complex and unique minds behind the world's most inadvertently insane movies, where primal enthusiasm and raw ambition trump formal training. Beyond Hollywood and beneath the underground, there lies the outsider.
My name is Zach Carlson. As a movie programmer, film writer, and rabid VHS collector, I've spent my life tracking down the most obscure movies I can find. I made perhaps my best discovery totally by accident, which led to uncovering one of the strangest filmmaking stories you'll ever hear. This is an original 35mm print of the movie Miami Connection, which I blind bought on eBay for $40 in 2009. I had no idea what the movie was, aside from the title. But when I played it for a theater full of people, everybody, including me, went completely apeshit. The Miami Connection! We all agreed it was one of the best movies that we'd ever seen in our entire lives. It's about a commune of adult orphans in college who are all very close friends. They're all TaeKwonDo black belts, and they're also in a rock band called Dragon Sound. When a ruthless, cocaine-dealing ninja biker gang emerges, Dragon Sound must rise up and save the streets of Orlando, Florida. I later learned that the visionary behind Miami Connection was Grandmaster Y.K. Kim, an award-winning martial arts demigod with a legion of devotees. To learn more about the creation of his film, I headed to Orlando to spend a weekend with the Grandmaster. Good morning.
Hi, Jay. Welcome my home.
Oh, thank you.
Good.
Oh, hello, good morning.
Hello, how are you?
Great, how are you? Pardon my cold hand.
This is great tea.
Oh.
I think you will like it.
I will try it.
Yeah, try it.
Wow.
I left my homeland country, Korea, 1976. I wanted to achieve the American dream, so I immigrated to USA. But when I arrived, I was homeless. I told many friends, I am going to open the best school in the USA. My friends called me crazy, but they could not stop me.
This is Master Y.K. Kim, the world's leading Taekwondo expert, author, and movie producer. When he came to the United States, he had only the uniform on his back and a burning desire to succeed.
Until I die, I never stop improve myself, discipline myself. Every day, learn.
Master Y.K. Kim received the Jefferson Award for his benefit performances, which raised tens of thousands of dollars for underprivileged children. It warms the heart to see the special children achieving things they never dreamed possible.
I made the most successful martial arts school in history, thousands of years, and biggest, most successful school in the US and perhaps world.
To best understand how his teachings influenced my favorite ninja action epic, I visited Grandmaster at his Taekwondo studio earlier that morning.
Today, the most exciting martial arts practicing you ever seen.
When do we get started?
Now we can go.
Okay.
Okay.
Please. For the next 3 hours, Grandmaster led us through rigorous drills and exercises, which fused both mental and physical affirmation.
Break my limitations. Break my limitations. Maximize my potential. Maximize my potential. Maximize my potential.
I know martial arts can change the world, so I promote so heavily.
Towards the end of the show, Grandmaster Kim asked if I'd take a seat, and we did an impromptu interview show where people that were involved in martial arts world told me their personal reasons for joining, like alcoholism and abandonment by their parents. These people were crying, and I was just sitting there completely terrified by my sudden emotional responsibility to strangers.
And around 1987, I'm training under Grandmaster YK Kim. He said a big tree has a big root. And he told us about loving your family unconditionally. And that moment, I realized I have to find my father.
That's great. Thank you so much. Miami Connection isn't just about killing ninjas, but it's also about very strong themes, being true to yourself, being loyal to the people you love. Can you tell us about the things that you wanted to share in that movie?
I want to show true friendship, and it's a teamwork. It's a stand by the weak. And that's the martial arts philosophy all about.
What drove you to make Miami Connection?
Because I want to promote martial arts so bad, in the big screens, So when I announced I will produce action movie, then Miami Connection, including my family, including my all advisor and best friend, every single person came up to me, don't do it.
Bad idea.
But again, what I believe in, I cannot stop it, no way.
With the iron determination to bring his vision to the big screen, Grandmaster knew exactly the story that American action audiences had been waiting for. After Dragon Sound rocks the house at a local Orlando nightclub, a competing band of vengeful dads seeks retribution.
They came in here to play goddamn songs for kids! You get your ass and get this car out of this goddamn town.
I don't want to have any trouble.
They ally with bloodthirsty, drug-dealing motorcycle ninjas, one of whom is the brother of Dragon Sound's lead singer, who's also dating the bass player.
He's a friend of mine from school.
A friend? Shut up!
Which creates a TaeKwonDo triangle of broken hearts and bones. As the streets erupt in violence, heads are lost, and fathers are found.
My father!
Amidst a blistering hurricane of loyal friendship and shattered dreams.
I did not know is movie making is that difficult, Not even 10 days, dry out all my money.
Just 10 days in?
Right away, because we did not have a professional staff.
Rather than hiring filmmaking professionals, Grandmaster assembled his students to act as cast and crew. But their inexperience had its own cost, which nearly bankrupted the production almost as soon as it began.
I never thought movie making was one of the things that was in our plan. It almost bankrupted us. We had no money left.
And this is when you guys were newlyweds, so that must have been a real strain too.
I just got married. And 2-3 years, I couldn't see her. I worked for this movie 25 hours a day and 8 days a week because I didn't know how to make movies.
At that time, $1 million is big money. My house, my building, all is gone,
You had put all of your holdings and some of your
everything
students.
what I had, I put in and all gone. I stopped everything and cry and in shame. All my success will go.
You felt like a failure in that
Oh,
moment?
yeah, and at that moment, I saw what my mother said. My mother come to my heart. My mother said, you live only once, not twice. As long as you live, maximize your potential. When you die, your body will be rotten. And I stopped. Yes, I can do it. I can do it. I'm still alive. I can do it. I finished my connection. When I finished, I was just so proud. I was damn proud of who is YK Kim. I was so excited. Yeah, maybe this will be what Academy Award,
One of the most powerfully irresistible aspects of Miami Connection is its TaeKwonDo-inspired synth rock anthems. Outside his circle of friends and supporters, Grandmaster recruited John Oates lookalike Angelo Gennati to shape Dragon Sound's alluring tone. We are at the home studio of Angelo Gennati, who is the rock composer and one of the main characters in Miami Connection. So. You just finished that today?
Yes.
Last night, Grandmaster told us that he no longer refers to what he does as TaeKwonDo. Did you hear about this?
No.
He changed his whole...
I did not know that.
I hope that's not discouraging for you.
No.
Okay. What were the very first things you heard about the project before you became part of it?
Just that Grandmaster Kim was doing a movie, a ninja movie, and just needed music, and that was an awesome experience, the whole movie thing, and pretty much, put that behind me, the whole movie thing, as he did too. And
right. So what was the chronology of the Dragon Sound discography?
Well, Against the Ninja was our first song that we brought in, and Grandmaster loved the song.
And then you ended up doing Friends.
Well, Friends was the third one we brought to him, and he liked that. And this is what we have here. Dragon Sound, the hit singles.
And there's that male on the cover, that man on the right with the hairy chest. Who's that?
That is me with my hairy chest and a mullet. I had a bitchin' mullet.
Do you keep in contact with the other people from the movie?
Me and Jim, here we talk, because I'm playing with a band, and I'll see Jim Maurice. He'll come out, with a date or something every now and again. I always give him a hard time. We have a movie star in the audience, people. Autographs by the Jägermeister machine over there.
My mother was Korean, and my father was Black American. She gave me this picture when she was real sick.
We're here in front of the original Dragon Sound house. This is the home of all of the main characters in Miami Connection. And we are also going to meet the fan favorite member of Dragon Sound, Maurice Smith, who played Jim. He's the emotional center of the movie, and he's basically just everybody's most beloved character because of his quest to find his father and because of everything else. Do you have a lot of memories about making the movie?
Absolutely. The crying scene, and I found my father right there. The mailbox was right there. My father! I found my father! Oh my God!
Did you guys actually install the mailbox for that scene?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, we had dug a hole and put it in there, and
There was a scene of the members of Dragon Sound installing a mailbox just so you could later get that letter?
yes, right there.
Excuse me, madame. May I have a little kiss, please? A little kiss, please. Come on. Come on. Whoop.
Who the hell are you? Jerk. It's an asshole. Get out.
Until the re-release of the movie, had the last time you thought about it been in like 1987?
I did, but hadn't looked at it in years, knowing what he went through, you know, just going broke and, you know, spending $1 million and having even our local newspaper just gave it the worst write-up possible. And it just, everybody was so mean to him.
That Orlando Sentinel critic, he said it's garbage, worst movie ever.
Worst movie ever made?
I took this film, Hollywood. I showed to over 100 distribution companies. Wow. Every single one say, what? It is trash, throw away. You don't want to lose more money? Throw away this movie. Miami Connection is dead. It's dead. It's truly is dead. It's dead.
So you put aside movies, and over the next 25 years, you concentrated on what?
I concentrate is promote martial arts and teaching martial arts.
Who is YK Kim? YK Kim is a modern philosopher, great public speaker, and world-renowned evangelist of the martial arts. Grandmaster YK Kim.
You focused on just improving the people around you rather than making any more movies.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You said, this is what I'll do, and you devoted yourself to your life's work.
And promote nationwide. It's more people become healthier. So more people become wiser, more confident. Say, I'm a winner! I'm a winner! So more people can have a true successful life.
Everything you've ever done that we've talked about is to make the world better. Do you feel like you've changed the world?
I didn't change the world, but I will change the world.
You're ready to change the world.
Yes, you're right.
You built schools and you worked on your books, but then what happened after the 25 years from the movie?
Is somebody called?
I just remember cold calling his office and sort of being like, hi, I'm from this film distribution company. You'd made this film 25 years ago, Miami Connection, would love the movie. You'd think that would be met with, really? Like, okay, whatever. And instead it was just click. Which then I would later learn that they thought maybe these were just, punks, playing a prank on the phone.
The movie had ruined his life.
Right.
For a while.
Yeah, but I didn't have the context for that at the time, so I'm just like, that's interesting, so call back, same thing. And then there was one last time where I had made one last effort and called them and said, no, don't hang up the phone! This movie's been playing in Texas, sold out theaters, people love this movie, like, we need to put this movie out. And then it found out we're a real organization and we genuinely like this movie and we want to release it, and so we did a deal. But I think there was a disconnect. He couldn't understand why you would put this movie in theaters now.
The first time I met Evan, I asked him, why did you buy this trash?
And I was like, it's not trash. It's gonna be a midnight audience full of people that are gonna be cheering and going nuts. Like, this is what this movie's made for. Rather than me telling you, let's show you. We had a very ambitious idea. Let's take every member of the synth rock band Dragon Sound, fly them to Texas and get them to pretend to play instruments on stage, reuniting as Dragon Sound for the first time in 25 years.
Like, can you please fly across the country to pretend to play a keyboard?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have the one, the only Dragon Sound.
It was just a blast going up there and doing all our interviews and our signing posters for the movie. We never thought that would have happened back in the day, you know, it's like crazy.
There was standing room only. There was a line. I'm like going, ooh, this is kind of weird. Crazy, nuts, bonkers. Felt like I was a star.
I was shocked. People laughing and people what? Big hands and screaming. Crazy. They treat me like a biggest movie star. I feel like a dead body stand up in his what? Walk. It is a miracle.
It's connected with people so much more than we ever expected.
Seeing the film being written about in Entertainment Weekly in print, I think was something that also was pretty wild too.
There was just something about a film called Miami Connection, which was about a funk band battling cocaine dealers, that was now being re-released and the band is going to play. There was something about that combination of factors that led my editors to say, go.
At the premiere, with all the members of Dragon Sound, all the members of the cast were with you, and you said to have this big special premiere, you wanted to take a sword and cut a watermelon in half on my stomach, I guess as a way of saying thank you for bringing the movie out.
You're right, yeah.
You're welcome.
Cast your spell, it's just as well.
The reason we're out here, ostensibly, is because of our appreciation of the movie Miami Connection. When I first saw it, I just thought, oh, this is a really fun, low-budget action film. And the people that made it probably just went back to their jobs, like, you know, working at Kinko's or whatever that they do. I don't think anybody had any idea that there was just like this massive force behind that movie. So we came out here expecting to kind of get the story of the movie, and instead we're running into like hundreds of powerfully devoted followers of this man and this world that this man has created. And through all of this, we came to understand that Miami Connection was just one part of YK Kim's desire to change the world.
You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
Everybody's talking about Taekwondo. Everybody's practicing Taekwondo.
I feel we were one of the best martial arts rock bands from the 80s, if not the best.
The only people who don't like the movie are people who don't like fun. You will never escape Miami Ninja!